G'day YouTube, Down to Bricks here. I'm back with another Star Wars Lego collection update. Now, just to bring you up to speed, I built a new Lego room. I built 4 big cabinets I'm going to call my Star Wars wall, and I've got quite the collection. So each time I fill a cabinet, I'm going to do a update video. So this is part 2. I'll put a card up here. So if you missed the first collection, please watch that video after this because there's some awesome Lego in that part 1 collection. But today's video, we are looking at some new stuff and some OT stuff. So I'm crouching down here because I'm trying to hide what's up above because it is very cool. If you saw my last room tour, I did talk a little bit about what I had planned for this cabinet. So as you can see here, we've got the new stuff here. We've got some Force Awakens, the Last Jedi sets, and then up top we're going OT. So let's jump in now and check out this Lego. And just before we get started, if you love your Lego Star Wars like I do, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to share, hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video, and don't forget to also subscribe. So let's get into it. We won't start on the bottom. Let's go for the movies. So we'll start with The Force Awakens. So here we have all our 2015, 2016 sets. And we'll duck down here and we'll start with Kylo Ren's shuttle. Now I know this one copped a bit of flack for being the wrong colour and not having the fold out wings, but I've got to say, on display like this, I think it looks awesome. I really do love this set. It comes with some great minifigs as well, but yeah, I know it's got some flaws, but it does look very cool. Down here we've got some battle pack figures just in the back there. Got some of the battle packs, and in the front here we've got some polybag figures, so they look awesome. Up the back we have the FO Snowspeeder and the Special Forces TIE. Great looking TIE fighter, and then the First Order troop transport. Very cool, this set. Really dig this. I kind of wish I had got 2 of them. I don't sort of really know what I would have done with the second one for display purposes, but yeah, I just really dig it. And of course we have our Millennium Falcon. So cool. In this scale, this is my favourite Falcon. And we have some awesome X-Wings. So we have Poe's up the back, and the Resistance X-Wing. So very, very cool they are. And if we come up the top here, Babylon Tekadana. Check that out. Like that set too. I would like to get several of those and build a bigger scene. That would have been nice. And we have the Resistance Troop Transport. And I've got the Resistance Battle Pack in there as well. And what else we have in there? We got the C-3PO Poly in there as well. And moving along, we have the Count on Jakku and Rey's Speeder. So pretty cool sets, those ones. Not my favourite, but still cool. Got some nice minifigs as well. Oh, and over here we have Finn. That's a polybag as well. Future plans for this shelf, as you can see, I've got a little bit of space up on the half shelf there, so if I can push those sets down a little bit, I'll have some room to put this beauty here. So I haven't built this yet, so we've got the Rathtar Escape, so that's going to go in there. And then the only other set I don't have is the Quad Jumper. Now, I'm not too sure about that set. It really didn't take my fancy. I kind of feel like I need to have it because it's the only set I don't have for this entire Force Awakens wave or collection of sets. But it's getting a little bit harder to get. You can still find it, but I'm not sure. I may end up picking it up, but I've just got so much other stuff that I can spend my money on for Lego at the moment. So my favourite set for this shelf definitely goes to the Millennium Falcon. I do think that this whole shelf here on the bottom is just packed full of goodness. So many good sets. Probably think just take the Snow Speeder out and they are all awesome. When it comes to minifigs, I'm not sure what it is about these, but nothing sort of jumps out at me as being outstanding. Now there is some great minifigs. Of course, I do really like the Rey with the head wrap. That's a great minifig. And of course we get Kylo Ren. That's a great minifig as well, along with Phasma. But yeah, I don't know, I guess it's just not as much connection with these characters, but nothing sort of outstanding for me, I kind of feel. But what I do really like is the troops, just this whole scene here with all these troops here. I think they do look fantastic, and I may have to pick up some more battle packs, especially these guys, these new guys. They look really cool. So moving down to The Last Jedi. Not as many sets on this shelf, so let's go down and take a look. We have Act 2 Island Training. Very nice little set there. We have Kylo's tie. That's fantastic. Of course, we have the First Order Star Destroyer. Onto the Resistance Bomber. Heavy Scout Walker. In defense of Crate, had a mind block there, but some great looking sets. I just think for the sets that are here, this is just a really solid wave. They really do look fantastic. So what's in store for this shelf? So I do have a couple of sets I haven't built yet. We have this Resistance Pod, so that's going to go on there. We have the Heavy Scout Walker as well. So I've got to get them built. They're probably my least favourite sets of this wave, so that's probably why I haven't built them yet. There's also the First Order AT-ST that's out as well, and I really think that is a lame set. I mean, I just don't understand why they didn't give us a full AT-ST where you could just remove the top of it. That would have been a much better set for but the price they want to charge for that, half a walker, yeah, don't know if I can bring myself to pick that one up. The other thing is BB-8 from this wave is not here as well, so that's on my UCS shelf, and that's another fantastic set. And of course we have coming is Snoke's Throne Room, so really looking forward to that one, and definitely gonna have to make some room on this shelf because that set does sound very good. So pick of the sets here, as I said, for what's here, I just think all of these sets here are just fantastic. Oh, but to pick a favourite, the Assault Walker, the Guerrilla Walker, that is very cool. That's so tempting to pick that one. The Kylo's tie, that's another fantastic one. That's right up there, but I'm probably going to have to go with the Star Destroyer. I think they did a great job with that. The minifigs, probably a few more highlights here for me. Where do we start? Let's go down here with Snoke. Thought that's a great minifig. Coming over here, these Specialist Troopers here from the Battle Pack. Forgot to mention those. I got that Battle Pack there, but how cool do they look? They're fantastic. The TIE Pilot back there, he's very nice as well. But my favourite, oh, I'm going to jump back over here And I don't think it's going to quite make the favourite, but the Walker Pilot, there's just something about that fig. I really dig that. He is so cool. But yeah, my favourite, I'm going to have to give it to Old Man Skywalker. I think that's a great looking minifig as well. Alrighty, now it's time to go original trilogy. So let's take a look at what we got in the top 2 bays. Alright, here we go. Check this out. Now, in my room tour, I did talk about how I wasn't sure how I was going to fit everything into this bay, and as you can see, I had no chance at all of fitting it all into one bay. So I have split it up, and I've tried to do as best I could to have Return of the Jedi and A New Hope. Now, it's not perfect. There's some sets that are on the wrong shelf, but let's go in and take a look, and we'll start with, well, let's go up and start with A New Hope. So I still think ideally this would be better to be laid out on one long shelf, but beggars can't be choosers. I still think it looks really good. So let's go up here, and we've got our Droid escape pods. I'm right up on me tippy toes now trying to show those. So there's actually 3 there going back to 2001, and I forget what the other one was, 2012 and then 2016 I think. And we have the Dewbacks there. How awesome are they? So cool. So disappointed with the new Cantina that we didn't get a Dewback in that set. Speaking of the Cantina, so here is the old one. I think this was a 2012, I'm thinking. But yeah, they really missed out on the new Cantina. Instead of giving us that white pod, why didn't they give us a Dewback? That would have been a sure buy for me. So let's go in and check out the Cantina. So I made up my own bartender, but I think I'm going to have to at least get that bartender. The other draw for the new one too is the Sand Trooper. Love the Sand Troopers. 5th Musicians, how cool are they? And speaking of Sand Troopers, check these guys out. And Luke's Land Speeder. T16 Skyhopper over the back there. And then we have the 2005 Sandcrawler. So we are getting a new Sandcrawler. I have got a lot of empty space back there, so I've got plenty of room to add the new Sandcrawler to this shelf. So I'm looking forward to that. Do really dig this old one though. Some great minifigs, great droids in there. And it was the only way to get the Jawas for a long time. We get quite a few Jawas now, so not quite as special anymore, but they still are really cool. And then up the top we have the 2012. Oh, hang on, I'm just saying 2012 for everything. Might be 2013, that sail barge. So 2012, 2013, 2014, we just got some awesome Tatooine sets. And doesn't quite belong on this shelf, but I do like how I can have that up there and open it up and have it on display so you can see the interior. And then moving down, we have this awesome 2006 sail barge. I do have a couple of Boba Fett's there, the old and the new. Desert Skiff. I thought this Desert Skiff was really cool. So much so, I did grab two of them. And over the back there is another skiff there, and that actually came with this sail barge. Now there is a new desert skiff, and that's right up on my list actually. After setting this up, I just thought I have to get the new skiff. I really like these. I'm not sure what I'll do with these. I may just tuck that old one in behind there, move this one back and put the new one there. Not too sure, but with the Sarlacc pit as well, we get the newer Sarlacc pit with the new skiff, so I think I'll probably upgrade that one. So yeah, I think that's making its way to the top of my want list now after putting this together. And we've got one of the new battle packs here. Very cool little battle pack. Some new printed Jawas, very nice droid, astromech droid, and of course a fantastic Tusken Raider. This doesn't quite belong on this shelf, but wanted to put it on here. The speeder, and of course we can get a newer Luke's land speeder as well, but it's not too different to this one, so I'll probably give that a miss, I think, and just stick with this. Some great minifigs there too. Got a little Tusken camp here, because this is my Jabba's palace. So this is really just heavily inspired from the 2012. Again, I'm going with 2012. That's my pick of the year, my year of the pick, whatever you want to say. The Jabba's palace set. I mean, that set was just fantastic. And then of course they followed up with the Rancor pit. So the combination of those two sets were just absolutely fantastic. Inspired me to build this. And this was my first mock as an A file, so forgive me, it's a little bit clunky. Was just designed to be a play set. I certainly think that top looks awesome, and of course it all opens up. You can get all inside it. I will put a card up so you can go and have a closer look at that, and I'll take the top off and we'll have a quick look inside. So let's see if we can get in there. So that's the only shame of this, is we don't get to see all this awesome interior and these great minifigs. But yeah, a lot of fun this set. And let's just take a cruise around to the side here with our Rancor. How cool is he? So let's just keep zooming around. Future plans for these shelves: definitely getting the new Sandcrawler when that comes out. We'll be getting the new Desert Skiff. Tell me what you think about the new Mos Eisley's Cantina. Do you think I should pick that one up? Not too sure. Let me know. And of course there's also out there's Luke's land speeder. I'll probably give that one a miss. Let me know what you think. Pick of the sets and minifigs. I mean, this is what I mean with minifigs when I was looking with the newer stuff with Force Awakens and Return of the Jedi. I just think the minifigs here are just so awesome. I mean, the Sand Troopers, they are just absolutely fantastic. I really love these. I just look if I can get that angle. I mean, look at all those troopers. I wish I had got more of them. As I said, that's a draw with that Cantina. Get another Sand Trooper. The Biff Musicians, check them out. I mean, how cool are they? It's just fantastic minifigs wherever you look. If we come along here, you know, with the Jawas and all these droids going up the top, of course we have Jabba himself and the princess. I mean, how good are they? And you got Max Rebo hanging out there as well, pumping out some tunes. So that's very cool. And keep coming down. Oh God, some of these minifigs are just so good. Boba Fett, Lando in the skies. I mean, there's just so much goodness We've got Weequay, Reeves, Gamorrean Guard. I mean, how do you pick a favourite? One of my favourites, I've got to say, is the Tuscan Raider with this new moulded head. Very cool. I do like the old one with the old print, but the moulded head just looks so good. But if I had to pick a favourite, oh, and just before I even say that, when inside, you know, we've got Bib Fortuna, Ulla, Boosh. I mean, it's just so many great minifigs. But if I have to pick one, I don't know what it is, but I'd have to pick this guy, the Gamorrean Guard. Let me try and get a better, he's not really focusing there. They are just so good. I absolutely love them. There's just something about it. The mould, just the paint is just, the print's just so good. I really do love them. I have got quite a few of them, and there's still more on the inside of the palace. I wish I had got more though. I could have a whole army of them. So cool. And a favourite set, well look, I don't have to pick Jabba's Palace because it's all just moulded into one big mock here. So if I'm going to go with one set, I definitely have to go the 2006 Sail Barge. That thing is just a set of beauty. Absolutely love it. Fantastic. Okay, so there we have my cabinet number 2. So how'd I do? Let me know in the comments. I love reading everything you guys have to say. So much fun setting this up, and I do think these sets do look awesome. So as I said, leave a comment, hit a like, hit subscribe, share the video, all that good stuff. And just want to thank you for taking the time to watch. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.